Oh my gosh, guys. There's a tick right there. Oh my gosh, that is, I hate ticks. I've had 8 on my head at the same time before. That's creepy. Please don't come over by my camera. Please stay away, stay away, stay away. No, go away. They look like spiders, like for real, guys. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So before we start the video, if you can hear my cat, he's back there eating. And yeah, so today's video I'm going to be just talking about my middle school experience. So if you guys didn't know, I'm going to 7th grade. It's actually summertime for me. I'm out of school for the summer, you could say. And I'm just going to be talking about my 6th grade year. Okay, so basically I was very nervous. I don't mean just very nervous, I mean very nervous, like very nervous. I was so nervous for middle school, and I don't even know why I was so nervous. Maybe just because of all the experiences I've heard from my sister and just a whole bunch of other people, like my sister's friends and all that. And I really wanted to share my experience. If you guys are going into middle school, I just wanted to tell you what it's like. It might not be the same for you guys, but this is how my middle school year. So it all started, and around July is when I started getting really nervous about middle school. So I was pretty excited, but I was also very, very nervous. I just was really excited to go to middle school, and then I just all of a sudden, just in July, it just hit me that I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in middle school. Like, I'm going to middle school. And it was so weird for me. And basically, I shouldn't have been as nervous as I was. But I think the reason I was nervous is because August is when I started my very first YouTube channel, which is still up. So you guys, if you guys want to go check it out, it's called Tiffany Roberts. Just go check it out. It was my mom's channel. But basically, in August, I got baptized on August 26th, was a couple of days after we started school. And I was very excited when we started school. I remember the very first day of school, I was sitting in PPT. It's called Pioneer Pride Time. That's why we call it PPT. And it was just like a 30-minute thing where you just talk with your friends, whoever's in your PPT. You don't get to choose what PPT you're in, but you can just like, you just have it on your schedule. So I was in PPT, and I was sitting with my friend Brooklyn. And we were sitting in the back, and the bell rang, and I got so nervous. My very first class was English. And we didn't really do much. They just basically talked about the rules on the first day of school. And the first day of school went really well. Then around the 2nd or 3rd week of school, people started finding out about my YouTube channel. So I was really nervous about that because people were making fun of it. And, well, they weren't really making fun of it. They were like, what is your YouTube channel? Like, I've heard you had a YouTube channel. I really want to see your videos. And I was like, just so nervous. And I didn't want people to see my videos. So, around the 3rd week of school is also when I noticed my best friend was hanging out with a lot of other people. And I was getting really mad and really stressed because I thought that she didn't want to be my friend anymore. And around October and November is when we started having a really big fight. So I don't want to talk about this too much because I know she doesn't want me to talk about it in front of camera. I know you're watching this, so I want to talk about it a lot. But she's basically hanging out with these other 2 girls, and I was mad at her for it, which I really shouldn't have been. But yeah. In November, I got really mad at her because I asked her, November is my birthday, by the way. November 25th, 2006 is my birthday. And I'll be 13 this year, but I was turning 12. And 12, I just felt like was a very big milestone for me to hit, is like 12 years old. Hi. 12 years old. And I was just really excited to turn 12. And I asked my best friend, do you want to hang out on my birthday? Like, do you want to come over or something? And she was like, IDK. And I got so sad and so just like stressed inside that she said IDK. I thought she was going to say like yes or something. And it just stressed me out a lot. And yeah, so she stressed me out at that point, and I was just so mad, and I was just like, why don't you want to hang out with me? Like, I was crying. My mom came in my room and was like hugging me and all that. And then we were like FaceTiming. We FaceTimed a whole bunch during the year trying to figure this out. And then eventually we became friends again. We ended up hanging out on my birthday, and it wasn't that bad. Then the new year, December-ish is when I started this channel, which I still have those videos up from December, so you can go watch them if you want to. So basically I started my YouTube channel in December because my other YouTube channel I didn't really like, and I was trying to figure out another way to have my own name that I wanted on my YouTube channel instead of my mom's name, because my mom's name was Tiffany Roberts, and that's why my old channel was called Tiffany Roberts. And so I finally figured out how to do that, and I started uploading content for you guys. I was really excited, and yeah. So back to the beginning of the year, I just want to talk about this again because I didn't talk about it earlier. So around the beginning of the year, I had been talking to this one girl, and she knows who she is. And I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. I texted you a sorry note, and she said thanks. That's all she said back. But she said, and I was just like, I used to think as a popular kid, you know, and we had used to be friends in like 3rd grade, and then we just kind of drifted apart, you know, like a lot of friends, you know, have that with your friends. And I had always, at the beginning of the year, I wanted to be that popular girl in school that everybody liked because I didn't have much friends, and I still don't have much friends. I just don't know why, but I really like to have friends, and I don't like to be alone and stuff. And so I just really wanted to be friends with this girl. So I was just bugging her about like sitting at her by the cafeteria, like when my best friend's not there, and she's like, IDK. And so I got really mad, and I was like, oh, I really want to sit by you, I really want to be friends with you and all that. And I found out we had PE and music together, and I was really excited because I really wanted to be her friend, and I was just so excited. Okay, so back to the middle of the year. This is when January, the new year, rolled around. This is when things started getting a little bit worse between me and my best friend. I would comment, like, I would try and hang out with them at recess, and these two girls, like this one girl, I don't want to say her name, we're now friends, but she said, can we just hang out with my best friend? I don't want to say her name. Can we just hang out with Lucy? I'm going to call her Lucy. Can we just hang out with Lucy today and not have you? And I was so mad, and I was just like, no, I really want to hang out with her. Like, this is my, like, I'm going to be homeschooled because, no, this was in December. Yeah, this was in December when this happened because I was homeschooled in January. So, it wasn't that good. Let's just say that. And around, like, a lot of times they would say that, and I would get mad at them for hanging out with Lucy, and I just was really mad. And I would come in from recess, and I would go to science or social studies. Anytime I went there, when I first got into class, I would ask to go to the bathroom. And most of the times I did actually have to go to the bathroom because when I'm stressed, I have to go to the bathroom. Also, when I'm stressed, I bite my nails. It's a bad habit, I know. Okay guys, so it's morning and I'm editing this video. But, anyways, this next clip, I farted when I was talking, and that's why I was laughing, and that's what that sound was. So, I just wanted to say that, so, yeah. But when... I just farted. Excuse me. So I would go to the bathroom, and I would just ask if I could go to the bathroom. I would just sit in this big bathroom stall. So they only have like 1 or 2 lights in this bathroom. So basically when you walk in, there's like sinks, and then you go back here, and there's like stall, and then there's this big humongous stall that has a lot of privacy. So I would always go in there, even if the other stalls were open and that one was not open. Sorry about that. Hi. It's okay, baby. It's okay. So basically, I would go into that big stall, and I would just cry. I would cry silently because I don't want anybody to hear me. I would sit in there and I would just like cry because I was so sad, and I just really wanted my best friend back. So when I was in like the bathroom, you know, I would usually just think about like life and like how I'm gonna figure this out and stuff, because that was my main goal. And I was still pretty positive about it when this was happening, and that's a good thing. But yeah, after those days, like I did that for like a couple of weeks, and then I started talking to my best friend again, and we're kind of friends. We were kind of friends at that time. And we wouldn't really talk. I would just say hi. She would say hi. I'd say, what you doing? She said nothing. I said cool, and then we would stop talking. That's what I always say. And yeah, so she was mainly on the people she was hanging out with side. She wasn't really on my side for very much of middle school. And yeah, so I'm really glad that middle school is over. The main thing about middle school is that you do have a lot of homework, and try not to get into any drama. As you can tell, I got into drama, but it's just not that cool. It's not cool at all. It's really stressful, and I would come home with a lot of homework, and yeah, so I'd come home with a lot of homework, being sad because I missed my best friend, and I'd just do my homework, and the next day it would happen again. But I was also really happy because I had this counselor, and she was always there for me, like no matter what, because my sister was not in the best place at the time, and I was just really stressed out, and I would go to her office all the time. And then one time I went to her office to talk about like my best friend and stuff by myself, because we were going to go together, and then we decided not to, and so I just went during math class. I asked my teacher, and she's like, sure, whatever. And so I went, and I was talking to her, and she was really sweet and really nice, and she gave me some tips, and I was really happy that I had her as a counselor. And then March, I started to get like, I was starting to get like not as stressed about not having my best friend by my side all the time, and I was just really happy, and like just wasn't as stressed. And I was still always positive when I didn't have my best friend by my side, and when I was mad at her and we were in a fight, I was still really positive and really happy, but I still missed her, you know. And yeah, so just my biggest tip, if you're going to middle school, try not to get in any drama whatsoever, because it's not cool. It's not cool at all. 2, if you go to my middle school, there's really no popular kids. As I said at the beginning of the video, I wanted to be that popular girl that everybody liked, because I didn't have very many friends. And I still don't to this day. But I do have some friends that I want to talk about for a little bit. One of them is Isabel. You guys know her. I've done videos with her, and she just really makes me happy. Just being around her, it just gives me this really good vibe, and I just really love her so much. Not in a weird way, obviously. And she's just a really good friend, and I love how she loves the same things that I do, YouTube, and just, we're the same. We're growing the same, we look the same, we have the same hair and the same color of eyes. Wait, no, she has hazel eyes, never mind. But we have the same color of hair, and I feel like we look a lot alike, and we're just growing together. And yeah, I think I found a tick. And yeah, so I just want to thank you, Isabel. I really love you. And then this next girl, her name is Caitlin. She's in 8th grade. No, she's a freshman now. And you know who you are, if you're watching this video. Thank you so much. When my sister was not in a good place, I just love you. I love you so much for always being there for me. And you're like an older sister to me, and I really love you. You're just like a second sister to me, and I love you. And then another person I want to talk about is my counselor, Mrs. Meredith. Thank you. I know you're probably not watching this video. You probably don't even know my YouTube channel, but just thank you so much. I love you so much, and you helped me through a lot this year. And yeah, and then thank you to my parents and my amazing sister and my amazing siblings. If you guys haven't seen my sister, go check out her channel. You can probably find her there. Her channel is called Pearly Roberts. Just type in, I'll just put it like right here. Go subscribe to her YouTube channel. She talks about her mental health and her journey all through all the things that she's been through, and that's basically what I've been talking about. If you want to know more, go to her YouTube channel and check out her videos. She'll be talking a lot about it, and I just don't want to talk about it on my channel because I feel like that's her thing to talk about on her channel. So yeah, definitely go subscribe to my sister. Go subscribe to After the Bell with Belle. And yeah, I just want to thank you to everybody who was by me and with me throughout 6th grade, and that made my life amazing. And I had an amazing but yet terrible 6th grade year. I love you all so much, and if you're new here, make sure to like. Even if you're not new here, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you.